Right, well, welcome to the latest episode where again we have lost a few of the original party, and still only one remains, our little goblin, as we discovered in the end of the last episode. Things didn't work out too well. The leopards did, as you'll see, find the remaining characters rather tasty. And apologies that it's taken so long to upload. It has been Christmas and my birthday as well, in fact, so I've taken a bit of a break and been doing a few other bits over the Christmas period. So I hope you enjoy, and obviously the next game is actually tomorrow. Enjoy. We are now in a very much a sticky situation, as it were. I'm just going to go through obviously what happened last time, just so people are aware. You decided to sleep at the Hermitage, given that it being an awful evening. You decided that you would stay in the rooms that were there, and then you've sort of continued on, and you found multiple rooms that were there that were stained with blood, had obviously been desecrated by the different individuals, and you didn't find any of the bodies, but you managed your way down into a lower part of the Hermitage, which appeared to be primarily for animals. Most of the cages were rusty. You opened a door, Jim, bounding in as he often does, and found what appeared to be some poor wolf that was bound in a demonic circle. You were attacked by a priest alongside her air elemental Zephyr Hawk. The wolf itself then became demonic. Eventually you managed to avoid lethal injuries and kill them. Then the group decided to split, which is always the best choice, and should be done lots. Zonk and La continued to investigate the ritual circle. Reynard and Jim went to look at the other end of the corridor, where they found a woodland habitat which inhabited two leopards that emanated a strange smoky cloud. They made their way towards the players, and the leopards were able to escape. Jim and Reynard were quickly overwhelmed and began to bleed out. Jim managed to stabilise himself miraculously, but Reynard continues to bleed out. La then manages to become trapped, as rather than run away, he decides to stay to see what will happen. Roger's bleeding body lies next to him. Zonk has tried to hide and made a dash for freedom, desperate to find a way to save them, but is he too late? The time is only 12:30 in the morning, so it's still early days, as it were. But yeah, so currently we are still technically in combat, and I just need to get up the combat order. What I love about Roll20 is that even though I haven't written it down, it's kept the running order for me. So La is just before that leopard. Jim is there. Reynard's correct as well. So it is Zonk's turn, and we are over to the one surviving and standing member of the party.
Oh, yeah. So I've seen everybody go down.
Yep. Well, you saw the two leopards emerge. You haven't actually seen Reynard and Jim go down. Based on the fact the leopards charged in after them where you knew they were, and they haven't emerged, you could draw that conclusion.
Didn't I tell him to run? I think I might have shouted something.
You possibly did just say, like, classic Gandalf style, "Fly, you fools!" But yes, something of that nature, I believe, was said.
So these doors here at the room with the painted floor,
Yep.
is that a sturdy door? Is it wooden? Is it stone?
They are
Is it
heavy metal doors.
Okay, so I'm thinking if I close these, they won't be able to break it down easily, right?
You would assume, based on a cursory look, you would expect them to not be able to break it down, no.
Okay, so I'm going to take my turn and I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to move towards the door. Was it open or is it closed?
They're currently open.
Open, so that okay, I'm going to move back then. So my whole turn is I'm going to check whether or not the door is open. It's open, and I move back. That's my turn.
Zonk lures them out, then realizes the doors are closed. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, we then have Reynard. Can you roll me a flat 15 check, please?
Oh, you didn't hear that? It was a 15. I actually rolled one. Nice.
You are now stable. You have dying 3, I believe. And you are on 0 hit points and unconscious.
This is such a crazy situation because after last week, I'd already written him off. So it's like it's strange to still.
You'll just get eaten alive. It's fine. You'll just get eaten alive.
I mean,
yeah.
in fairness, what's actually going to happen is Lar will be the only one to die, and Luke will be the only one on his third character. Everyone else will be fine.
Damn it!
That's the way that things happen for Luke.
Greedy. That's what.
We then have Lar, who's in a really great situation currently. He also needs to make a flat 15 check to be unconscious.
Right, I'm trusting the green dice today. If it lets me down now, flat 15 check. Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, so
nope, you're now down to dying 3, and for all intents and purposes, you're going to be dead. As the first of the leopards just bears down on poor Roger, who goes from dying 2. Well, actually, technically, I have to roll an attack roll because a natural 1 will miss. It's not a natural 1. It's not a natural 1. And he's already dead. So poor Roger, the first leopard, just literally goes into him, and Roger is unfortunately dead. Something actually happens for Jim, I believe, in terms of somewhere in his subconscious he is aware of the strange sound of dice, and aware of the.
Sorry, that was me.
It's all right. It was ambience. It was so Jim has some awareness of this loss of connection to his compadre.
Does this mean I can die now?
No. You're still unconscious.
Then have. He was the only.
We
then
have
my only
Jim.
connection to the world.
Jim, you're unconscious.
Can I sleep? I guess.
Yep, you can continue to remain unconscious. After that is the smouldering leopard, who turns to look at a rather tasty-looking dog. And again, the dog. You happen if I get a natural 1.
Boo! Hiss the audience. Boo!
No. Not the dog. We weren't even happy with Roger, but not the dog.
I'm calling Petter.
Do you know offhand, like, what any modifier? Oh, it's a -4 to AC. So they can actually miss you on their third attack. You could survive this round, Lar.
Oh my god, just delaying the inevitable.
I mean, yeah, you go to dying 2 off the first hit. You go to dying 3 off the second hit.
Oh my god.
What's Lar's AC? Do you know?
Yeah, let me bring it up here. 2 secs. Load character.
Larvish tail.
I
actually need to get the character sheet up of the.
It is 18. So
currently you have an AC of 14.
Oh, 17. Sorry. So yeah.
So 13 is your currently
13,
unconscious.
Yeah. Oh my
there
goodness.
Are the leopards. So to get a critical fail, I would need to roll a 6 or. So it's +2. So I'd need to roll a natural 1. It's not a natural 1. Lar is unfortunately,
of course, it's not
very dead. There was a chance. I'm sorry.
Oh, what accent is coming out next?
Oh God.
You better have planned one. Everyone else has Luke.
What pain can we put James through when I'm not here?
Any accent. Any accent. That is the pain.
Try
Basically, the only
Russian
thing that I
one.
can do reliably is Elmo from Sesame Street. That's the range of my accents, and I don't know what it would be classified as an accent. It's basically the only voice I use to annoy my other half. Okay, after that, it is then Zonk's turn.
So I'm going to start to make noise. I'm going to shout and try to lure them to where I am. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, right outside the doors.
Okay, so are you literally screaming and shouting?
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple of things are going to happen. Can you make a perception check for me as well, Zonk?
Yes.
As you're moving.
I rolled a 19.
You actually hear a door open.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
He's just alerted other people.
Oh god, this is so
You think it's Roger. Roger's a very intelligent raptor. It's probably Roger.
I mean, it's very impressive for a dead raptor to be able to do that. So,
Damn.
they both hear you. I'll let you know that much. And they're not very clever. Cool. So, it is then the first. Well, it's Rayna's turn to lie there unconscious.
Yeah. Got it.
After that, it's then the Deadlar, and then it's the first Smouldering Leopard who is going to come through to here and can hear Zonk's banging. I'm literally going to roll a dice because of the fact that it's so easy meal versus noise. The first leopard goes after the noise. Where's their movement speed? There it is. Okay, they're only 30 foot. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the first leopard gets halfway down the corridor towards Zonk. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, after that leopard, we have the dead Lar. I'm just going to remove from this combat.
I believe his oatcakes behind.
Oh, he leaves all of his stuff, don't worry. After that, we then have the other Smouldering Leopard who gets to the junction. He unfortunately doesn't go after the sound. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Pretty hungry.
His scent ability he just smells blood. And Reynard goes to dying 5. Well, Well, you took a critical hit, so you are unfortunately very, very, very dead.
Very dead.
There is some kind of silver. I'll let you know now. There is some kind of silver lining potentially to Zonk's plan. After that, it is Zonk's turn. Obviously, you have no awareness of what is going on. You have heard a
well,
door open. I'll let you know, based on your roll, it came from the south, so this direction of that room.
So I know somebody is coming actually, and it's something or someone that can open doors. So
I mean, yeah, you can safely assume it's something that can open doors. It at least has opposable thumbs.
I'm going to go outside.
Cool. Okay. And then... So first action... 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Cool. So not that any of you know it, but this strange flying imp-like demon that you have fought before appears out of there. And then another creature goes... and he can actually get out to here. After that, the leopard then goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this is where, completely unaware for Zonk, just so Zonk doesn't realise, the leopard comes around the corner after making its first move, sees the other imp, and 5, 10, 15, 20, moves up and strikes. And critically hits this poor creature, I believe.
I was about to ask, do they attack each other?
Normally things wouldn't. Yes, so that is a critical success. So this is going to be really, really fucking headachy for me now. Oh Christ, he probably is going to kill it outright. Or potentially can kill it anyway. Too many dice. Oh, Jesus. The only dice I can't find are the D10s. There they are. So 10, 20, no, sorry, 16, and then D4. 4 points. So it deals 20 points of damage to this creature that it comes out to see. Fuck's sake. Okay, after that, it is then the other. Well, it's Jim's turn. In your slightly unconscious state, Jim, you can hear heavy breathing and the smell of blood.
Can I sleep and pretend it's not happening?
Absolutely, you can go to a nice, happy place, the happiest place that Jim has ever gone to. Jim is at dying 3.
Oh dear.
Oh, natural 1.
Yay.
The suffering lasts long.
One last attack.
That's all Jim needs to survive.
Yeah, Jim didn't survive.
Oh dear.
Oh no, it does miss. It does miss your current AC. So you are bleeding out though. So you will next time before that leopard has a go have to make a check to not die instantly, and then survive 3 attacks. Zonk, it's back round to you.
So I move outside and I.
If you want to roll a fresh perception check to hear if they're still coming or what you can hear, because that is fairly something logical you would do.
Yeah, I think I might just like wait outside the door, hide and listen. So,
cool.
Roll a 14, so that's 20 something.
You can't quite make it out. You can't hear the sounds of sort of like paws scampering over stone, where you can hear like the claws getting closer, but you can hear what sounds like fighting almost in the distance. It sounds like some kind of combat is going on.
Okay, then I'm going to go back in.
Tony Gill, yay!
Listen, stick my head through the curtain and listen a bit more, see if I can see something.
Yep. Did you close these doors?
Nope.
So, yeah, you can hear some wings, I would say, based on that. You can hear something flapping around chaotically, as well as sort of you can hear the growls of the leopards, and you can hear them sort of swiping out at something as sort of claws connect. You can't hear anything that sounds like a familiar sound.
Okay.
Run away, become a bard. Tell my story.
Zonk as a bard would be amazing. Dedication feat. After that, after that, we then have the very injured creatures taking their turn back, and yeah, he's just going to outright attack. This is where combat has got fucking mental for me. So it gets 2 hits and deals 5 points of damage in total to one of the leopards. After that, the other one will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, they've got 30. Oh, yeah, they have when they're flying. And we'll try and attack twice. We'll hit once, miss with the other one, and deal 5 further points of damage to the creature. Cool. After that, we then have the guy who is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's a bit pissed off. He's sort of curious as to what is going on this way. Ooh, no, he doesn't suddenly become large. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 10, 25. Okay. Can't quite see you from there. He's got 1 action left. He just draws out his trident. After that, we are then back round to the first smouldering one leopard that is going to attack the closet in front of it. And yeah, it's dead. Its minimum amount of damage is more than the hit points it has left. Cool. After that, he'll do 2 more attacks to the other one. One will critically hit, one will miss. These leopards are obscene, I have to admit.
Yeah, they sound disgusting.
Yeah, they are disgusting.
We noticed.
Well, it's the fact that they give themselves concealment, but it doesn't affect what they're attacking. So on its critical hit, it does 12 and a d4. 14 points of damage. It's more their survivability that is ridiculous. Just the flat 5 you auto fail to hit. After that, we then have Jim. Can you roll a flat 15 check, Jim, to decide whether you die now or in 5 seconds?
Hold on. So on D20,
Yes, please.
I got an 18,
Cool.
so I will die in a minute.
You will die in about 13 seconds. So the first attack will hit and kill you. So this is where I thought it would end up going.
This is Jim. The moment that Jim passes in to the underworld.
Or can I gain god powers and suddenly
No, you can have
dead?
the goddess Pharasma looks at you and smiles and says, "You've been very lucky. This way now, please." And she directs you towards a set of gates.
Oh,
Yeah, Pharasma is effectively the god of the sort of death. Not in sort of very similar to sort of Hades being Lord of the Underworld from Greek mythology. Sort of is like the arbiter of where souls go after they die.
Does she have a thing for Jim or something? Because she's kept him alive for quite a while.
She looks at you ironically in a sort of bless him. Like it's another one of those bloody mortals that thinks he's worthy of a god. Yeah, she's used to your kind. There seems to be a lot of those around. After that, we have Zonk. You have heard someone or something come closer towards you.
I hide behind the curtain and I ready an attack for if something comes through.
Okie dokie. So there we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So is it literally your attack triggers if they go through the curtain or
Yeah.
Cool. So the guy steps through.
And I attack.
Cool. So you recognise this to be, just before you roll your attack, another one of those sort of priests that you've seen around. He is wielding one of those tridents that has been quite lethally wielded by the others, and he doesn't seem angry. He seems suspicious of what's going on, as obviously the leopards have escaped, so he knows something is up. But yeah, make your attack, and obviously flat-footed and sneak attack.
Yes. So that's only 7. 16 flat-footed.
Because it's flat-footed, you hit.
Oh. 12 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. He then turns to you and is like, "What are you doing here?" and strikes out with his trident. With a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh Christ! 15 points of damage.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay. After, I've taken the quasits out, even though they're not dead. That's fine. Oh, the quasit would have taken its turn just before Horber, so it doesn't actually impact anything. So it's going to strike, and will hit. Concealment passes. Deals 0 points of damage. Strange enough, they have a -1. It then casts invisibility on itself. I'm only telling you because obviously none of you can actually see this combat because you're either dead or Zonk. After that, we then have the first smouldering leopard, who can smell the creature that is in front of it, so it's going to get a concealment chance. So it succeeds, literally just gets the 11 that is needed, and then it goes to attack. And surprise, surprise, it's a natural 20. And it's fucking dead as hell. Cool.
That's cool combat.
Yeah, this is the leopards. They're just bonkers. Okay, after that we're around to the other leopard, who is just feasting now. And then we're back around to Zonk. Obviously, you are fully aware that in the distance there are some leopards. You don't have any idea what's happened to your friends. You are now confronted by another one of these priests who, even when you were fighting as a full group, were challenging, to say the least. Mm-hmm. You know quite well that their survivability is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to make a run for it.
Sounds like the best plan.
Outside, I'm going to keep running until I'm...
Do it. Yep.
Cool. So after that, the guy is going to give chase. So you move your full 75 foot, I assume?
90 foot.
90. Oh, you're 30 foot, aren't you?
Yeah.
What is his? Cool. So you will be able to outpace him. Because you are moving quite quickly along a very narrow ledge, can you roll 3 acrobatics checks for me, just to make sure you don't lose your footing?
Okay, so the first one I rolled a 5, 16.
What's your lowest roll?
Okay. The 5. So
Okay.
it's 16.
So you're fine. It wasn't because you're a goblin. It was a slightly lower DC anyway, because of the fact that you're small. So yeah, you literally leg it, and you are far gone. I've now got to work out what the fuck goes on in this place with these 2 wandering leopards as you both as you disappear and book it. I assume you're heading back to town.
Yes.
Okay.
With a heavy heart.
With a heavy heart. Yeah, not only now do you need to explain that the mayor died, but everyone died. Yeah. So after sort of a good day's, do you just book it and just keep riding and keep riding?
Yeah, once I'm sure that he's not following me anymore, I'm going to just walk.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep going, yeah.
Yeah, so there are the horses that you left tied up, miraculously, as can only happen in a Pathfinder game, have, after being left there for 2 days, have not been eaten by wolves or anything. So obviously there is still the 4 horses there, if you wish to use those.
Yes.
Do you take one, or do you try and lead all 4 back? Obviously, leading all 4 will be far more challenging.
I'm going to cut them loose, and I'm going to let them
go free,
go home by themselves. Yeah.
Horses are well known for heading home. Yeah, that's fine. So it will take you, I believe, a day and a half to actually make it back. So currently you are lucky, as you have dark vision, that you can actually ride at night.
Yes.
So you are currently well rested because you have only in theory just got up, so you're all right in that capacity. So you can ride for 8 hours quite happily without any sort of thing, or you can try and push yourself to go faster. Or to go further than you would normally. Obviously, it won't affect you as much as it will the horse.
Yeah, would it make a big change if I rush? Would it buy me a day or one last night to rest or something?
You could probably do it in a day if you rushed.
Okay, I'll rush then. Yeah.
I've just got to double check the rules because it's going to have a slight impact on you, but it won't as much. Only because in my head I've got so many rules from first edition. I can't remember what the fatigue and things like that impact from for second edition.
Like from traveling, I don't know those rules either from head.
No. Otherwise I will just retcon it because I can. Okay. So you will be fatigued, and you'll need a full amount of rest because obviously you have been riding the horse hard. The horse itself will be exhausted. So the horse will need like a proper good amount of rest before it's usable again. Because obviously you are riding along narrow tracks. You are riding, even though you have dark vision, you've still only got a certain amount of vision before you can see nothing. And when you're travelling at full pelt on a horse, 60 foot happens quite quickly. So it's going to be intense for you to ride, but you would arrive back sort of late afternoon. Around, it would work out to about 2 o'clock if you were to go at that pace back into Abberton.
So 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day.
Well, no, the same day because you woke up
Okay.
at midnight. So
Oh yeah.
you're going to be freaking exhausted. But until you rest, you are going to take a minus. There we go. Hustle. So you. Yep. So that's fine. So you're going to take a -1 to AC and saving throws until you rest.
Okay.
For a full night, not just 10 minutes. So yeah, you will arrive sort of back into Abberton at full pelt, sort of hammering in to the town, arriving from the northeast. And what would help is if I actually took you there, because that is...
Yes.
Oh, there you are. There we go. So you are now back in Abberton.
So yeah, I'm going to go straight to the circus.
Yep. Okay, so you continue to ride straight over to the circus, absolutely. Sort of takes you sort of 15-20 minutes. By that point, the horse is just sort of wheezing, sweat is pouring off of it. Instantly, a couple of the stagehands, hobbling Dimitri, who's still missing a toe, comes out and sort of takes the horse away. It's just sort of like, Jesus Christ, little one, what did you bloody hell do to this thing? And sort of, he doesn't actually wait for a response. He just sort of takes the animal away and sort of goes. Where would you like to head in terms of the actual circus itself?
I think I'm going to go, and because Reynard was kind of the leader of the circus.
He was the new de facto leader on the basis that he was the most sort of articulate of the lot of you.
Mm-hmm. So there's not really a leader figure where I can go to, so I'm going to go.
The closest thing would be the professor to a leader figure.
Oh yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to go to see the professor first.
Yeah. You find after a sort of a few minutes wandering around and sort of asking others in sort of your very much where is the sort of state from having ridden for sort of 8 hours at full pelt, you come across sort of a few others that point you in the direction of the professor, who is sort of just sat around the tent, his sort of little caravan, with sort of a few what look like ledgers, sort of scratching his head, going, "Oh yes, we can have yes, oh, excellent. Oh, Zonk, yes, you look awful."
Oh, Professor, I just came from the Hermitage. They're all dead, Professor.
Excellent. It's brilliant that you've killed anything that was evil up there. Excellent.
No, you don't understand. It's Reynard's dead, and Lar and Jim. They didn't make it, man.
But what of Roger?
Roger's dead too.
God damn it, man. Well, just had to. You can see that the professor is sort of just a little bit taken aback by this, having seen those individuals sort of take on anything that's thrown at them, because Asher died, but that's fine. And is sort of a little bit taken back by, like, what on earth have you faced? And sort of, what even was up there?
I don't know exactly. Demons or something. Worms
Lord,
possessing
man.
people.
And you just see
animals.
him wave off in the distance, and one of the younger lads that you've sort of recruited into your employee comes running over. Go get some bloody ale. And the lad looks a bit taken aback, runs off and comes back with 2 mugs of ale, and sort of the professor passes one to you, making sure before he lets go that your hand is actually stable enough to take it. Oh, you got to drink up, lad. You obviously been through a bit.
Yeah, but we've got to go back, right? Maybe one of them maybe one of them made it. I don't know.
I mean, I would, but as you can see, I can barely stand. Well, I could send some of the hands up. I don't know. Maybe you could ask around the town. There seems to be some awful odd lots in this place.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. So, a bit exhausted. But then I'm going to go into town because I don't think that in the circus people are strong enough to help or like trained in combat enough. So instead of going to rest, I'm going to go look for help straight away.
That seems fair. John, I know we discussed it earlier. I've completely forgotten what we said. You were side of the road, weren't you?
So where is Zonk headed to now?
Down into the town centre, I believe.
Down into the town centre. Okay. Yeah. So as Zonk nears the Golden Laws Church, he sees a guy with a hat on, with these corks dangling down from it, and he's rustling around in the bushes. He's frantically rustling around.
And he's wearing a hat with corks tied to it.
Yeah, he's got shorts. He's got big leather boots on, and he's got this kind of leathered armor over on the top.
Okay, so
and it's not a human; it's a lizard folk.
Yeah, I'd have thought
so
that
you
would
can
be
see scaly skin, and you can see
fairly
claws on his hat. These spike-claw-like things instead of fingers.
Okay, are you like bearing arms? Do you have weapons?
No, scrabbling around. He's saying, "Oh, I swear it was here. I think I saw it. I saw it in this bush." And he looks up, and he sees you. He says, and he waves, Hey mate, come over here. There was something in this bush. You got to see it. You got to see it for your own eyes."
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So Zonk is standing there like a bit, I don't know, bewildered.
Yep.
So he's going to raise his hands a bit, and he says like, I can't really help you now, man. I need to get help for my friends.
Help for your friends, you say? Oh well, I'm just looking for this rare lizard in this bush. I've already seen it, so I'm pretty much free. I've been looking all over this village. There's all sorts of crazy stuff here. What's up with your friends? Maybe I can give you a hand.
Can you fight? Can you handle like demons?
Demons? I mean, I'm used to wrestling crocodiles and fighting all manner of creatures, but demons is a bit new to me. But I'll give it a shot. I've got this bow. Look at this bow. Christ.
Okay. So Zonk takes a bow and he has to think about Jim, poor Jim, who he had to leave behind. The single tear runs down his cheek.
Oh, mate, it's not that good a bow.
No, it just reminds me of somebody. We've got to help my friends. If you can help, you can join me, yeah? But the two of us is not going to be enough. They're like really strong.
Well, maybe we'll have to draft in some other bods to help us out then. But yeah, I'm willing to help anyone in need. Yeah, I can do that.
At that moment, you hear an explosion, and just coming flying out from the other side of one of the buildings, lands what appears to be a bird-like creature. Would you like to introduce yourself, Zeke?
Hi guys. My name is Pakiru. I like explosions.
You can see sort of around him several of his feathers of this bird-like visage appear to be singed. And sort of upon his person are several sort of bomb-like making equipment.
I was trying to make a rocket to the moon.
Oh, Struth, you got yourself some gear there. Oh, wow. Don't
Sorry,
go
what
setting
did you
all that
say?
off. I said, Struth, you got some gear there. But
Sorry?
don't go setting it all off at once, you know. Don't want you scaring off my lizards.
Can you use my good ear, please?
Oh, mate, looks like you're a bit tone deaf. Well,
Thank you.
this goblin here needs a bit of a hand. His friends are in a bit of a fix. Maybe you can come and help him out a bit.
Yeah, I've got some explosives. Might be able to take out places.
Yeah, he's talking about demons and things, aren't you, mate? Struth, all them demons.
Yeah, so both of you, I don't know what you can do or how you can fight, but in the Hermitage, there are like demons who take over people, and my friends and we were fighting them, and my friends they got in a bind.
I'd just like to point out the magic of opening doors and appearing beers. It's pretty good. Anyway, yeah. So obviously, at this point, does anyone else wish to appear? As this was the trigger for them.
So, as there's this explosion, I've rushed out of the local haberdashers with a tattered book still in my hands, forgetting to obviously pay for it. And I rush over, my shield out and my hammer drawn. What's going on here? What's this racket?
Oh, is this goblin? He's got some friends who are in trouble. But there's also this guy with these bombs. Oh, Struth, they scared off all the wildlife around here. Can't see a dingo round here. They've all scarpered.
Ha! I see. Well, thought maybe it was a stray pyromancer or something. Trouble, you say? Well, allow me, Andrus, to help you and assist you in this matter.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Anders. Zonk is the name, and yeah, if you could help, that would be sweet.
Cool. So you see before you a catfolk character dressed in plate. He's got like a breastplate. He's got a shield and like this warhammer in one hand, and he resembles the markings of a snow leopard. So he's like white with black mottling. It's quite tall for a catfolk. Well, they are quite tall anyway, but he's like quite tall as well. And I think they're tall. Are they tall in this game?
Catfolk are of average height.
Okay, yeah, he's slightly tall for a catfolk. And on his shield is this symbol. It looks like a 5-pronged, almost like a shuriken, but it's like the blades lean to one side, so it's got like a kind of a Catherine wheel effect.
Okay. Nice. So, yeah. Really nice that you want to help, guys. When do you want to leave? Because I'm really exhausted, actually.
We can take my rocket.
Oh, that won't be necessary. Lead the way, and we'll assist. I do have to actually take this book back to the shop. I didn't mean to grab it, but yes, I heard a ruckus outside, so I'll just sort of wander off and
Only the
apologise.
bottom half explodes.
Yeah.
So, Zonk, tell me all about these things that you found. So, what sort of creatures are you facing up there?
So there are these like priests who are summoning demons, but they are not summoning them like straight away, but they let them inhabit bodies of animals and people. So that's what we've been fighting the last couple of days, actually, in the Hermitage. Yeah.
And what did you leave alive back there? What do you think's there that's alive?
2 leopards that are possessed, and at least 1 priest.
Oh, right. Possessed leopards, you say? Is that enough of a description for me to get something like strengths and weaknesses?
They were like
No.
covered in smoke as well, so I don't know if they're straight up leopards.
All right, smoky stank leopards. Right.
Yeah, you can roll a. I'm going to increase the DC only on the basis that you got such a cracking description of what they look like. But yeah, feel free to roll a nature or arcana. Oh no, nature or religion check. Sorry. And then he disappeared. That's how much he didn't want to make that check. And he came back.
Sorry, the talk button's right next to the hang up button. Both is good actually, religion and nature. So we'll say religion is 21.
It gives you an idea of something you've read. It's not something you've encountered on your travels. They sound quite rare. The name, based on the crazy description that some goblin just gave you, something like smouldering leopard sounds about right. This could be smoky leopard, but you're fairly certain it's smouldering. You know they're tricky to hit. In terms of weakness, was it 21 you rolled?
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
I think you literally will get 1 piece. You would know that based on the fact they are fiendish. You would know they are vulnerable to good based attacks.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, Zonk.
Voice
Yeah,
Nice Guy.
I've got one or two things in mind against that. They're, I mean, as you're talking about demon creatures, they're going to be susceptible to attacks by the gods, by some sort of divine positive energy, something like that. Right, and you say, and which way were they? That way?
Yeah, up the road there. I think maybe we can get horses again. Last time we went with horses, and it might be okay if we like rest up one night on the way there, so I can rest up.
Oh,
if
yeah,
that's possible.
definitely. Are you hurt in any way then?
Yeah, I'm still a bit wounded. Yeah.
All right. Well, I might be able to do something about that. A little trick I learned in the bush.
We could use the cannon at the circus to get there. That's my favourite trick.
I don't think I'll be firing myself out of a cannon anytime soon. So what we'll do is I've got lots of different medicine things. I'm going to try then to do a medicine check to treat wounds like that. Okay.
Are you going to use your risky surgery?
I think that's I'm not sure if that's the thing to do on someone you've just met. I want to get to know him a little better.
Well, I mean, to be honest, you murdered someone that you knew quite well, so you know.
Yeah. So try on someone you don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I've got. I think that is probably quite a good one. So. I need to be wearing healer's tools. I'm not sure. Do I just have those? Is that quite a cheap thing, healer's tools?
I've got fairly cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely some on the law.
I noticed when you're doing that, come over. Please take these tools to assist you,
Right.
and I'll hand you some that I happen to carry in my pack.
Okay. So right.
Yeah,
if you just lay down here, then I'll have a go at this. So I do 5 points of slashing damage as I'm treating your wound.
Oh, fuck!
It'll be better. It'll only hurt for a moment, and then
I'm mortified. I'm like watching.
just got to cut out the crap.
yeah, and then my medicine check +8. I got a 10 in medicine, I think.
In total?
I think so.
Yeah, you've got +10.
+10?
Yeah. So what did you get on the dice?
Then it's 12. I got only a 2 on the dice.
Okay, so that fails.
Okay.
So you've just dealt 5 points of damage to them.
Oh,
no.
I pulled my leg away and I think, sorry, but I don't think that's the kind of help I need.
Hi, new friend.
Looks like I might have nicked something there. Yeah, I think.
It's a bleeder.
Really sorry about that. I'll. Yeah, that's
please.
That's still bleeding. That is. Yeah, that's not good.
I appreciate your sentiment, but let me deal with this quickly. Sounds like this man needs our aid and is in trouble, and I'm going to heal him. Just straight up heal him.
Cool. John, just as an actual thing, you can do a flat check you can basically, based on your current bonus, you can auto pass. But with your +10, you can also hedge the bet of going for, because you've got expert, you can go for a higher DC. Sorry, Luke.
Okay.
Right? No, not at all. So I'm going to do the 2-action heal and just slap him with a heal, which is 8 points plus 5. 8 plus 5, 13, 12.
Nice.
Yes, I was right the first time.
I was really neat at that time. Oh, thanks. That's better. Yeah.
Oh, I see what he did there. Yeah, I'm much better with other animal bodies, you know, cats and birds and things. But I thought it would be fairly similar on a goblin. But yeah, sorry about that.
Do you need any aid?
Anyone watching this stream is going to think I'm a bit weird because I just constantly keep looking off to the right, which is where my secondary laptop is. I assume no one else needs healing.
No. Let's follow you then, Zonk, and let's make sure we get a good night's sleep on the way.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Damn, that was easy finding people to help me go to the Hermitage.
It's weird. You'd think in the outback of the middle of nowhere it'd be a challenge. So yeah, obviously, I assume you're all ready to begin your travels back to the Hermitage. On a basic request from a random goblin.
Well, he did seem rather desperate, and we are rather good people. I think we're just good folk.
I think my character doesn't quite know what's happening, so he's just following.
I mean, currently he's
just
partially deaf.
Tagging along.
So yeah, on the way to the Hermitage, I'm going to explain the whole story, I think.
Yeah, and catch them up. And strangely, it's like these people already know the story.
That Jim guy's quite good.
Journey there now.
They all come to the same conclusion that Jim was a bit of an idiot. Okay, so you will arrive back at the Hermitage. I assume at this point you take a slightly slower journey than the one back that you took here, Zonk?
Yes. Can I assume because we rested one night, right?
You will have on the route there. You will have rested once on your way back. Yes.
So can I assume with the medicine checks and the heals that I'm full health?
There'd have been enough time in between now and then for Bruce. I've got to learn all new character names now. For Bruce to have stabbed you and then healed you several times over.
Yeah. So on the way, indeed, I'm going to ask. I'm going to try to get to know everybody. So I'm going to ask the names. Who are you guys actually? So what brought you here?
Oh well, I can tell you that. So I'm investigating. I've been asked to write this book on creatures local to this area, but before very long, I've found that the creatures in this area are fucked. They're strange. Some of the creatures I met in that orchard, they're no wild boar. They're the weirdest wild boar I've ever seen. And then back there, a couple of miles back, there were these bears. I've never seen bears like that in my life. So this book, which was just one of the wealthy in town, he's heard of the places I've been and some of the things I've seen, and he thought, oh, that would make for a cracking book. So, I thought I'll go and spot some new wildlife for him in the local areas. But no, it's totally weird stuff, and the further I went, the weirder it got. So I'm out here trying to figure out what all this mess is. I've never seen such creatures.
Okay. There are really strange creatures in the Hermitage.
Yeah, sounded like from what you were saying, demon creatures. Now I don't know if the carcasses of things I've found were demon creatures back there. I don't know who dispatched them, but I've seen some weird stuff around here.
Interesting. Well, my name is Andras, formerly of the Godclaw Hell Knights. I have come here just mainly to seek any kind of magic tomes to read, to absorb the surroundings and meet the people. You see, I abhor the use of chaotic arcane energies or the divine for bad purposes. So I have made a pledge to travel, seek out these ill-doers, and destroy them with the mighty rage of Abadar, Asmodeus, Imade, Irori, and Torag.
Quite a few big friends you've got there.
Yes, this is the order of the Godclaw, you see. We follow the 5 lawful deities.
Well, my name's Takio. I came here to look for some powder. That's it.
Need some cocaine.
No, gunpowder.
Okay. I've heard of powder peddlers around here.
Just a question. Did the priest die of old age while we were coming over here?
What, the priest that's currently dead? No.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I've just loaded the map as obviously you are currently on your trek across. So there's no intermittent map. Based on what is happening in this region, it seems pretty safe to travel as well. You do have to stop for the night or the day, I guess. As you get to a point on your travel where Zonk looks almost about to collapse, and you have to take a respite. So again, you would be waking up based on Zonk's need for rest. You'd have to go to bed about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You'd then travel for the remaining 8 hours. So currently the time is 2 in the morning. So unless you have dark vision, you cannot see any further than where you currently are.
Mm.
Right, I can help us set up a camp here. I'm well versed in that. I'll set up a perimeter on the road. I've got a little bit of sight left in me. I can see in these low light conditions. I've got enough to kind of put our tents up and set up a watch. I'll go first, but
I can make a pretty good fire.
yeah, you kind of don't attract any of the wildlife around here. Like I said, don't want to be dealing with them at night, do we? But you set up your bedrolls and everything, and I'll set up perimeter.
Do you want a big or little fire?
Make it small.
Not forest fire, then. I've caused a few of those.
Not a forest fire, not that scale.
I love that's the default: small fire or forest fire. No in between. So you sort of between you settle down and you work out the arrangements for sleep. And again, in this point, just on the edge to the familiar track for Zonk and unfamiliar for the rest of you that leads back down to the Hermitage. You sort of bed down for the night and you arise again in a fairly early hours of about 4 a.m. on the next day. Zonk, you're not actually fatigued, but you are feeling pretty tired as you had a full-on fucking day.
Yeah.
And you sort of almost rode yourself to exhaustion. As you literally rode back to Abberton, went, hey, we need some more people, got some more people, and then rode back.
Yeah.
I didn't even take a day off. But yeah, so you are now back at the Hermitage in the bottom right-hand corner, back where it all started. How do you wish to proceed?
So yeah, we might have to be careful because I don't know who is still left alive in here.
Right, okay then. So I'll take a look at in the first room, I think, and just see what sort of tracks I can see what's been here, what's been looking here recently. But I'm just going to peer through the shutters. So I'll go to the front door and just peer through the front in a stealth way.
Okay, so you head up. Oh, I've got to give you all access to your characters, haven't I? Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Mhm.
You always forget these little things. Except Zonk. Zonk's alright. So, Reynard sort of walks up to the door, and so I had to very quickly set up a few things that have changed as a result of you going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, will Zonk have any negative effects from seeing like the dead bodies of his friends?
Depends on how attached he was to them.
Only pangs of hunger.
Sees the oatcakes.
Them oatcakes.
Friends too.
So yeah, for Bruce's, now not Reynard's, as you approach the door, which is still open, you see a body lying on the ground, which has been ripped apart.
Oh God. I'm going to. I'm peering in, and I don't see anything else.
There's nothing else that you see.
Okay, so I'm going to quietly.
The floor itself is slick with blood. There has obviously been a lot that has gone on here.
Okay. and I'll signal to Zonk, like, mate, come here, and
It's a
and I'll
fucking
whisper
blunder.
into his ear, and I'll whisper to Zonk, do you know anything about this, or is this new?
Yeah, he was alive, I think, when I left. We were fighting. I ran.
Right,
Didn't kill him,
okay.
mate.
Then I'm going to try to understand the cause of death, or like how the person was killed. Do I roll survival, or am I looking medicine, or what?
You'd need to get closer and do a medicine.
Yeah, okay. I'll move in and do a medicine. Yeah.
You instantly die. Roll another. No. So yeah, you can.
So and this is stealthily moving in, quiet as a mouse.
So I would need a stealth check first, and then a medicine check.
Stealth is 20.
Cool.
And then medicine is 18.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious here that based on the knowledge of what Zonk gave you about the leopards, and based on the raking claw marks on this and the bite marks, this person, well, what remains of one, was set upon by at least one leopard.
Okay. This is one of your leopard friends, I think. One of your leopard friends. And he walks out, and he signals to the other people at the front, to the front of the house. And so I go back out. Oh, sorry. I say to Zonk, yeah, this is one of your leopard friends. So they can't be too far away. And I'll go to the door to talk with. Whose character is this? This is Zeke's.
This is Takeo.
Takeo. Takeo. There've been these smoke leopards up in here. Very dangerous creatures. Very dangerous. They've devoured someone here. One of these guys' friends. So you got to watch out. You got to watch yourself.
I won't charge in.
Absolutely. You watch yourself. Stay at the back if you need to. Yeah, I think that's him. And I'll pass that on to the guy behind you.
Oi, there's leopards in here.
I see. Strange that they might be here, but I'll ready my hammer, and then I'll pull my shield off my back and unsheath my warhammer.
Yeah. As we go into the Hermitage, I explain things like, this is the room where the mayor died, and this is the crypt where we fought ghouls, and yeah,
Those boards.
we got ourselves locked up in this crypt. That was good times.
Can I get some explosives ready, just in case?
I mean, yeah, you can do it as when you want to make bombs, you, based on one of the feats you took, you do it as an action.
Nice.
Okay.
That is cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, I'll get one ready, just in case.
That's cool. I'd have to check, but I'm not sure what the limit is on the Alchemist for the number of bombs you can make per day.
I'll draw my bow and have ready my bow with an arrow in it.
I mean, do you want to search the body at all of the guy you walk past?
Yeah, I'll put the bow away and I'll search it. Yeah, I didn't really think of that. I thought it was just eviscerated. The way you described it, it sounded like
eviscerated, but he still carries a trident that obviously none of you would be familiar with, except Zonk. He wears grey robes, leather armor, and a wooden religious symbol that looked like it once was a leaf with a teardrop, but is now covered in these bizarre demonic-esque ruins.
Oh, poor Reynard. I'll pick up the trident. This could be useful for someone, and then offer it out, I guess. Any of you?
Maybe not such a primitive weapon for myself, but I'll give it a once over. So can I detect magic on this trident? Is that okay?
Yeah, you can attempt to. Nothing.
Magic. Okay. Do I need to roll anything? I
No.
don't detect
Nothing.
particular.
No magic at all.
Okay, okay.
Sadly, nothing.
Seems to be innate. Quite ornamental. I don't
Right, well,
think it's for me.
well, Zonk, I hope this wasn't one of your friends. I hope they're still in there. So, shall we push on a little bit? Does it get more dangerous from here?
Yeah. So here are the crypts. We need to make sure that nothing. I mean, we could press on, but if the leopards got in the crypts, for example, they could attack us from the back. You know what I mean?
Right. So, do you want us to search the crypts then? Is that where you think we'll find them?
Yeah, or maybe we just have to be careful. I don't know. It's up ahead where I left my friends.
Oh, right.
Anyone that wants to roll a survival check could look for footprints or
Definitely.
anything like that.
Yeah, definitely look for tracks. Oh, that's terrible. That's a 10.
Yeah, no, I mean, from what you can see, there's no footprints that look leopard-like that head that way.
Okay.
The only footprints that look recent that you can see, that aren't trying to be hidden or anything like that, look humanoid, of mostly medium nature and one small.
Right. Yeah, I can't tell where the leopards are going from here, but I don't think they went in the crypts, but I can't be sure. But yeah, I'm not sure they went there. Do you still want to check them out?
Yeah, I think we could like check them out real quick, right?
Sure. Let's eliminate them from our list of worries then. Especially
Yeah.
if your friends could be bolted up down there. Maybe your friends have made a bolt hole.
Mm-hmm. So we'll check the crypts quickly.
Yeah. There is no evidence of the leopards.
Right.
That takes us half an hour or so, no? 15 minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes, not long.
Yeah, okay. So then let's move on now. This is a room where like the where a fight happened between, I think, the priest and the leopards, or where it started.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Is this priest dead now? Or is he still alive?
Yeah, so, sorry, one just very quick thing for, mostly for Zeke's benefit. You can create 3 plus your intelligence of regents, and you can create basically you can create 12 bombs a day.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You can do other things with it, but currently, based on what you built, I don't think there's many other things you can do. But I can sort of explain it in more detail another point.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so you all head towards the room there. I'm assuming.
Cool. Yeah.
Including the dead body for some reason.
So these doors we didn't look at.
No,
but
you did
the
not have...
leopards were further down the hallway.
Right. Okay, so what's our plan from here with these leopards? Are we going to have... who's our bruiser? You look big.
As you enter this room, you do see 2 bodies that are, again, very much eviscerated in the same way as the previous human that you saw, but these are 2 devilish sort of fiendish imps.
All right. This is crazy times. I'll be glad to write about these, but this is mad. But who's our lead? You're a chunk. I reckon you should go first. And he says that to Luke's character. What's Luke's character's name again?
Andros.
Sorry about that.
Andros. Okay. Zeke, what is your one?
Takio. I don't know. I'll write it.
Takio. Or Takio would be closer if you want Japanese.
Aha. Oh no, I have to change my name in this. Can't be. I'm not Reynard anymore. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not Lar either. Oh.
Good times. Okay, so Andros, you go first. You're the chunk.
My name. Here we go. Of course, let me scout ahead. Bear with me. And I will move forward, taking charge for the rest of the group. It was this way. Yeah, I'm looking at the map. Okay, cool. Do I see anything at the moment?
Nothing untowards. You just see several open rooms. I mean, the one directly in front of you is the only one you can actually see. Again, you see what Zonk has told you of. You see a room that seems untouched for a while. You can see a few basic implements from where you are, but nothing of interest.
Okay. And tell me, Zonk, are they down this corridor?
Yes. Down the hall, down the stairs, there's like I don't know what it was, a kennel or something for animals.
I see. And then I will go to here. Come, friends. Stay close to me.
Yep.
Can we hear anything?
No. There's nothing based on your secret DCs that you can innately hear, no.
Okay, and then I'm going to walk down here and step into this room. So I imagine about here.
To your left, you just see the eviscerated bodies of what was once some form of humanoid dog and some form of reptile, maybe a dinosaur. They've clearly been feasted upon.
A great shame. We should take the time to take them back to the town after this, to give them a true burial. But for now, let's see if we can find the devils that did this.
Obviously,
I do hope these weren't your friends, but if they were your friends, then yeah, let's see them off properly. This is sad.
Yeah, so Zong doesn't really move into the room. He just like asks, he describes Lar and Reynard and Jim, and asks you to like tell me if they are still alive or not. And when they are not, he just kind of walks away silently, and he just stays out of the room.
Do you wish to pick him anything up off the individuals?
I will approach Lar first of all, because I imagine this here it's an arch, isn't it? This bit.
Yeah, it's just an arch. Yeah,
okay, so that's like, they're the first. These two are the first that I can see.
Yeah.
Strange. This one has the smell of baked goods about him. And I will. I won't rummage through his things because I think that's really disrespectful. But I will gather them, and I'll wrap his body and his things around in his cloak, and I'll tenderly place, because he's Zonk's friend, I'll tenderly place him just down here for the moment, out of the way.
Yep.
And because I don't know the context of Roger, I will assume he was one of the animals in this pen. So I'll just leave him. I might leave him.
That's fine.
And then I will approach the next bodies.
You then see those.
Do a similar thing. Well, may they have met a worthy opponent and died gracefully. I'll close their eyes and gather their things as well. Now, I have a lot of respect for the dead. However, unless a next of kin comes forward for these items, if you wish, friends, you may take these with the memory of these people that may have had them. But we will sort that out in a moment until we discover what foul manner of beasts have been here.
You do notice on Lar's personage, I'm fairly certain it was Lar that had it, a particularly heavy golden key as you are wrapping him up that seems odd as an item to carry.
Okay. Why would such a creature carry such a key? Unless he found it in this place. Zonk, does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, I think we found it here in the Hermitage.
Zonk would remember that he found it on the individual priest that was in the the room with the wolf.
Then this is yours, Zank.
It's Zonk.
Sorry, Zink.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Yeah, you can give it to me. Thanks. I'm still staying outside of the room though, so
okay,
I'll take it afterwards. So yeah, I'm all for giving my friends a proper burial. But first, I really would like to kill everybody in this place.
What have I done?
Well, not you guys. I mean, anything demon-like.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get a story for my book. It's I'll see what I think. And can I make a fresh survival check to see if I recognise any prints going in one way or another?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Natural 1. Nope.
What's the total?
That's a total of 7, I think.
Yeah, no, you can see a lot of footprints on the floor, but nothing stands out.
Yeah, I can't tell where these are going, but we better be on our guard if they're as lethal as you say. Let's check down the other end. Let's see what's down the other end of this.
Yes.
When we do encounter anything, I would advise you to stand back for anywhere between 4 to 10 seconds. My fuses aren't that good.
Right, okay, gotcha. Well, so from here, where's everyone? I can see my character.
Everyone's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go to there and check out this zone. Can I see anything in that zone?
You can see a rather lush green environment. You can see 2 parts of fencing that are broken down. The door itself still looks intact.
Okay. Well, I checked out that other area and no sign of them. What about opening some of these doors? Zonk, do you know what's down this corridor? The corridor on our right?
All the other rooms were just like bedrooms and studies. So I guess it's more of the same. We could look. I think the leopards might have gone down the hallway across from this one.
Right, okay. So extra careful then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those leopards were lethal. they were really dangerous. So
What?
I hope you guys can fight.
Ha! Fight. My boy, I've been fighting since you were a tadpole.
Okay.
How are goblins made?
Now that, my boy, is a question you never want to ask because the answer might scar you for life.
Yeah, my race was made by Lamashtu, the goddess of the demons. Wow, that's not really the best information to give in this place, right?
Is that how you survived?
I don't know. I read it in a book once.
Mhm.
In a human city, maybe it's just human lore about goblins. Might not be right? What do humans know?
Mm.
What's the lighting like in this area? I see there's like torches on the artwork.
It's
so
pretty well lit.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we open a few of these rooms a little bit stealthily and quietly.
Yeah, and it's more of the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are fine. Some of them are desecrated and covered in blood.
So the blood marks, are they fresh or are they?
A couple of weeks old now.
Or rather, when we first came here with Reynard and the
Oh no, they're a couple of weeks old. They're not fresh in any sense.
Okay.
This was clearly something that happened as a purge.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like this place one bit. Can I detect what church this would originally been? Because obviously my previous character knew, but this one doesn't. Can I do a religion check? Is that?
Yeah, you're gonna do a religion check based on what you've seen as iconography.
Cool. Okay. There we go. What's my religion? +5. Okay. So I got a 17 in total for that one.
Based on what you've seen, you'd recognise this to be some form of Gosran church.
Okay. This is most unbecoming of Gosra. Clearly this place has been infiltrated from an evil source. I do not like this one bit.
Right.
So
well, yeah. This is a strange place for foul creatures.
So Zonk goes to look at what's around the corner.
Yes, I
And you
just look around the corner. Yeah.
You can see a corridor that goes on for a while. And in the middle of that corridor, you can see the body of 2 smouldering leopards, dead.
Oh shit!
Yay!
You can see, aside from all the doors, you can see on the left-hand side, you can see an open door on the right, or your left, in theory.
It appears that your adversaries have been slain by someone or something. Hold back. Let me take a closer look before we fall into some kind of trap or something.
Yeah. Well,
Let's make friends.
It's good news they're dead, but that means that something is here that can kill them. So
Something worse.
Yes, quite. Can I check to see what may have injured them? Is that a heal check?
Yeah, I need a medicine check. Yeah.
Medicine check. Yeah, cool. Okay. I got 17 again.
There are some horrifying bite marks that literally cut through the middle of them.
Big? Is it from a big jaw? Like a
It
big
is
jaw?
from a large jaw, and you can see several piercing, sort of almost not, yeah, talon-esque sort of, like the size of butchering knives, just sort of dug into them. That sort of what allowed them to hold it in place while it bit into them and ripped their throats out.
It appears that something much bigger than they has taken them down. Quite easily. I would ready your weapons and gather each other so that we may fight effectively should we come across this creature.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to remove them just so they're not in the way.
Cool. Zonk, I don't know if you want to peer inside this doorway and check what there might be.
You know, one of these days you're gonna get it right.
Or stabbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as Zonk moves in front of the doorway,
Zinc.
he is greeted with a visage that he oh so much recognizes. It is one of the demons from the church before. And it is looking straight at him. Roll for initiative. I assume at some point that Bruce moved up. Yeah.
There we are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, initiative. Okay.
There we go. Oh, it took me a minute to find. Oh Christ! Now I've got to.
Yeah, it's not a great start, I suppose. I got 19 in total with a +5.
Only a 12. Oh dear.
I'm going to take those in a second because I've got to create all new item labels because you all died. So we've got Andros, and you got a what? Sorry, 19.
Yeah, 19 in total. I've got a +5 modifier.
And Bruce got a 12.
Yeah. That's a terrible roll.
It could be worse.
Zonk has a 13.
Wow, that is
I got
really
4 on the
terrible
dice.
for Zonk. 13. What's your perception bonus?
8.
For Takeo, sorry.
6.
So you got a total of a 10. Now let's see what our friends got. I'm going to have them act individually, because otherwise you're all going to die.
Them?
Oh yeah, them. I'm going to be terrible. Oh. I mean, it'd be awful if one of them was going before Zonk.
I just hope next session won't start with me getting a third party.
That'd be some really bad luck, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So, first up we have Andros. You've seen Zonk go, oh shit, and genuinely recoil in fear at something he's seen.
What is it, Zank? Speak it out.
It's Zonk!
God damn it.
God.
And it's demons.
Ready yourself. Steel your resolve. And I'm going to just charge in like some meat-headed lummox.
Do you want to start making your fourth character now?
No, I'm ready for battle. I've got my shield up. I've got my warhammer out. I'm ready. I'm gonna run in. So normal movement into the room, past Zonk. Even if I have to just slightly mush him out of the way.
No, you're fine. It's 5, 10.
I feel
15 gets you to there. Obviously, you can move another 10, I believe. That is what you see.
I feel like explosions might not be the best option in this case.
I think we can make it work.
Targeting explosions are fine.
It works.
Yeah, if you all get out, and then I'll just lob one in and, and pray.
Close the door.
So that's one movement, isn't it?
No, you've still got 5, 10, 15, 20 would get you to there.
Okay, I'll move up to that fella there then.
Yep.
Just there.
You've
like
still
that.
got 2 actions remaining.
Okay, and I'm going to smack him twice.
Cool.
So if you want to use your shield, you have to spend an action to raise it.
Yeah, he does.
Is that right? Okay, I'll raise my shield and then I'll smack him once.
Cool.
That's good to know for future because I do have a shield.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right, so +9 on the roll. Do this. So 16 plus 9 is 25 to
Yeah,
hit.
that will hit.
Nice.
Yes. And the damage is 1d8. Is that d8? Yes, it is. +3. I rolled an 8, so a solid start. 8 plus 3 is 11. So I smack him.
That
How
definitely
about
injured
thee, foul creature?
He just looks at you. Just like, yeah, that didn't hurt. After that is then the other one of them who takes a step in and then goes to attack you. You do have another character option in mind, don't you? So an 18
Me?
on the dice for a 32.
Oh, that's enormous.
So that's a critical hit, I assume.
I'm 22, so
Yeah.
yeah.
You do remember
my
how bad these were last time, don't you?
Vaguely.
And there's now 2 of them.
Oh.
Oh,
So that's 2 double 6 plus 7. So that's 19 plus 8. So that's 27 points of damage on the first
Whoa.
attack.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That was a critical hit, in fairness.
That's like. I've got 12
That's
hit
3
points.
quarters of your health, yeah.
No, wait, I haven't got 12 hit points. I've got less
Second
than that.
attack,
How many points damage was that? 27 points of damage.
27. Second attack
8
is
points of damage. Oh my god.
a 10.
On the 8, on the. No, that doesn't hit me.
No, that
Luckily.
doesn't hit.
Not even close.
That's right. I mean, there's only one other player, and then the other one gets a full round attack against you. But yeah, Zonk.
Critical fail, so he hits himself.
It is Zonk's turn.
Zonk tumbles inside and tries to stab this one.
Yeah, so do a tumble through.
Can I tumble past?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to make an acrobatics check for that, or
Yes, please.
18?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and then I'm going to stab. 18 again.
Versus flat-footed will hit.
Nice. 10 points of damage.
So that one hasn't been damaged yet. So yep, it takes all of it.
And then dagger. That's going to be a 16.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Okay.
Luke, do you have a third character in mind? Because I'm not being funny. You've literally just walked up to 2 fucking demons.
I do. Yes.
Sweet. Oh, sorry, third. I mean fourth.
Oh no! I didn't realise they were going to crit me. Oh my god.
So first attack from the one directly in front of you. Oh, would they do anything? No. First one with a 18 will miss.
Still no. Yes. Oh, thank God. Come on. Come on.
Second attack. I mean, it'd be terrible if these were agile attacks. Second attack -4. So for a total of 24 will hit. Oh, it'd be amazing if I rolled double 1 on the attack roll, on the damage, wouldn't it? For a total of 6.
Oof.
And the last attack, which is at a +4, misses. So you got really lucky. You took 6 damage.
Oh my god, so HP left.
I'm not being funny. They have a +14.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hey, I'm also only using their agile attack. I'm not using their 3d6 attack. You know, I'm being nice. After this is brutal. This game is insane. After that is then Bruce.
Bruce is going to move to the doorway.
Yep.
So here's the doorway, and then he will assess his prey. So it's an action, hunt his prey.
Yep.
So he's checking, recalling knowledge, and with
I need a religion check, please.
a religion check. Yeah, that's good. My religion check ends up being 20.
So you would know these as Abricandilu.
Bricantilou. Okay. I didn't critically succeed, did I?
No, you go from a success to a critical success as long as you succeed.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So my allies and I gain a +1 circumstance
next
bonus
attack.
to our next attacks.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is my prey, and then
which one did you target? You have to target one of them.
That one.
That one. Cool.
And then I'm going to attack with my. I get a +2 on top of my things for seek my prey.
Yep.
I think it looks like for my ability hunt
with
prey.
Your longbow.
Yeah, with my longbow.
Because you're within 30 foot, you take a -2.
Yeah, yeah. Not great for dungeoning. Great for outdoors.
No. Yeah.
So, still though, that's 17 to hit.
With the +1, will unfortunately miss.
Oh, okay. Then I think, is that his actions, or was the knowledge check a free one?
No, the hunt prey is a action.
Yeah, so that's move, action, and fire a shot. So that's him done.
That's you done, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right.
We then have Takeo.
Just for future reference, because I'm not going to use it now, but is there a blast radius for bombs and things? How does that work?
Probably, I'd have to have a look.
Okay.
This is something it'd be great if you can look up.
Yeah, I'll look it up myself.
Because
I've
obviously tried to learn as much about new classes as I can.
Yeah.
But normally there's like splash damage and other stuff for the things. So
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I think throwing it into a room full of allies is probably not the best plan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can try it and see what happens. I mean, who knows?
I'm gonna walk up to next to Bruce. I think for this turn, I'm just gonna ready my Gale Blade.
Yep.
And I'll just leave it there, I think.
Yeah, you do splash damage.
Okay.
Well, if you critically succeed, you do splash damage. It's almost worse for you to critically succeed.
If it is when it succeeds or critically succeeds.
It increases the range by 10 foot. That's the difference. So yeah, if you critically succeed, you could just kill the whole party. So we're back round to the top. We're back round to Andros. Obviously, you now have Zonk, who is flanking with you.
Cool. Excellent. Ha! I see you've got some fight in you.
Zonk's also called out and told... Well, sorry. Bruce has called out and told you that good energy affects them more.
Okay. I'm going to heal myself first. Funnily enough. And so I will cast heal, and I will do... So even though I'm going to do a 2-action heal, it's going to be on myself so that I can get the most out of it. So it's... Do I need to cast defensively for this? I don't think there is that in this anymore. No. Excellent. Thank God for that. Okay. So I rolled another 8. So 8 plus 8. So I have gained 16 hit points, which is... let me just add that. And I've got one more action, haven't I?
Yeah.
Cool.
You'd have your attack action at the full attack bonus.
Cool. Excellent. Now, see, all my spells are 2 actions when it comes to things like Divine Lance. I'm just going to take I'm going to take a swing at the one that Zonk is fighting, because we're flanking at the moment, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you get a +1, I think, from Bruce.
You do, yeah.
+1 from Bruce, and flanking is extra 2?
No. You just roll, add 1, I'll deal with the other part, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so adding a +1 to this. I rolled an 18.
Yeah, you hit. What was the total?
19, and then +9 is 28 in total.
You critically succeed.
Oh! And it's a Warhammer, so I don't know what... Is it just...
Massive.
So it is bludgeoning. The target is stunned 1. Obviously, you can't see that, but...
Yep. Oh, excellent. Cool. And
so,
what damage...
You know what stunned 1 means? You can't act. So it's still double damage and everything else, so...
Okay, let's do this. So I rolled a 5 and a 3, so 8, and then +6. So 8 plus 6, 14 in total.
14 damage.
Yep.
Nice. So yeah, you've literally left that guy unable to act.
Smash him around the head.
That's amazing.
Unfortunately, it's the one to the right of you that... Oh no, it's not. It's that one first. He does nothing. Zonk, it's now your turn.
I tried to finish him off. Rapier. That will be a miss, I think. 11.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
I was just doing a few extra, because obviously he's stunned, he's flat-footed, he's not helpless, but yeah.
I'm going to do the dagger. That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
For 12 points of damage.
Yeah, that's me.
I
You
thought-
asked Fix. You bitch.
I'm literally live. Bye-bye.
Why'd you ask Fix and not me?
Because you were too drunk.
Fix is the best. I'm not too drunk.
Okay, bye.
Also have beer for you before you slam the door on me.
Thank you.
Cunt.
That's not finished.
Sorry, I'm the best.
I'm sorry, I'm dealing with crazy people.
Wait, I bought you beer.
Lovely.
Hi, people.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Luke says hello.
Hi.
Hi, Luke. You're nice. James is a cunt.
I got called that today.
Did you realise that was live on YouTube?
I don't give a shit.
She doesn't give a shit.
So we'll bleep it later.
It
It's
brings
fine.
beer, bye. So
You
that's
are.
good.
You put lime in it.
Yeah, I know. I'm good, right?
No.
Oh, did you?
I fucking hate lime.
Oh no! Just accept
Enjoy
it.
your lime beer,
Fine.
mate.
Yeah, so just to clarify things for anyone else, earlier today, my friend that works for the Port of Dover, that you may or may not have seen, depending on how wide the camera angle lens is, got really pissed off, so she got hammered and drew my other half into it. They've been drinking since 12.
Amazing. It's all right. None of that is on, I'm watching on Twitch. None of that appeared on Twitch. It's fine.
No,
just the swear.
just
that you can
the conversation.
Amazing.
I mean, in fairness, I'm currently a bottle of wine and 3 to 6 beers in, so you know.
You're doing well.
I'm doing quite well. Still running this. I have
It's
no
for
idea
myself.
where we are now. I've completely lost. So Zonk, sorry, you dealt 12 points of damage before hell interrupted.
Yes.
I still remembered that.
Before all hell broke loose, more demons came in.
Yeah, fucking demons, wankers.
So, is it wounded or is it almost down or is it still going strong?
It still looks pretty strong.
Damn. I'm going to cast shield.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, as far as you can tell, it's just like literally stuck in place.
Oh yeah.
Okay, after that is then the other one. Luke, what's your next character?
Well, it's got to hit me first, mate. It's got to hit me.
What's the
For all the
AC?
faith.
22, isn't it?
22 is my AC. Bring it.
Please not
Bring it.
22. Please not
28.
22.
It's plus 14.
Okay, don't bring it. Don't back it up a bit. Too much fun.
So this is 3d6 on its bite attack.
Oh, I've only got 18 health. Oh, that's okay. It can only take me to 0.
You might be okay, actually. So you got 9, 11, 15.
Oh my god, what? I'm on 1 HP. Oh my god.
I thought you said you had 18.
Oh, I'm 3 HP, and also my math is bad.
Second attack is going to be a claw. 7. No, it'll miss. Third attack, which is
Yeah.
plus 4. No, it will also miss.
That's lucky.
I've only got 1 heal left, guys.
Yeah.
It's all right. John can come in and stab you.
Yeah, I can make that work.
After that is
Stab
Bruce's
me.
turn. Go, Bruce.
Okay, so Bruce is going to fire his bow into that one. So everyone, you got your +1.
Andros, can you make a fortitude save? Sorry, because the bite hit you.
No.
That's not me. Not me, is it?
No, Andros. Sorry.
No, I refuse. Hang on, right, okay, fortitude, +6. I rolled a 19, +6 is 25.
You're fine. Sorry, carry on, Bruce.
Okay, so he's going to now target that one. So he gets -2, doesn't he? From so it's still 18.
Unfortunately, we'll miss.
Okay, then flurry, and he will go again with the composite longbow.
Yep.
So this is only at -2, I think. I will double check.
-3 because it's not agile.
Oh, okay. So -3 on top of that. So it's 5. That's 15. Yeah, don't think I can.
The last one is still part of the flurry. Would be a -6 as opposed to a -10.
Yeah. Okay. So it's +2. No, I can't see him making it playing that percentages game. Okay, then he's going to Let's think. Yeah, he's got. He's going to drop his bow and move there.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's him. That's done.
Okay.
That's 2
After
hits.
that is
And yeah.
Takeo. Takeo, the feathered one.
Do they have any kind of weapon?
No.
Okay.
They have. Well, yes, they have their face and their claws.
Okay. I'm gonna go in next to Addy. And I'm gonna stab
One sec.
that one.
Where did you go from? You there?
I was just next. No, the one just next to the door. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay, you're fine. Then you're gonna draw a weapon.
Okay. Actually, no, I drew it in the last
Okay,
round.
go for it.
Got a 7 on the dice that one, so yeah.
Sadly not.
Yep.
Total party kill coming up.
Oh God, no.
I try not to. I mean, one of them is. I'll give you a hint now. One of them is at 50% health. One of them
Oh
is
my
at
God.
70%. Oh, yeah.
I got a 14 on the second dice. Oh, on the so.
No, you had no other attacks.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you drew. Yeah, no, that would hit.
Okay.
What weapon are you using?
My
Gale blade.
Tengu Gale blade, yeah.
Which has a D6 plus 1.
That's a 3 overall then.
Cool. Okay, and then we're back to the top. Andrus.
Right, okay. Andrus the nearly dead.
Again.
So with my final heal spell, I will heal myself using a rank 2 or 2 action heal.
Yeah.
Seeing it down here, I rolled a 5, so 5 plus 8, so that's 13 hit points back. There we go. So I'm now on 16 in total. Not even half.
A hit. Yeah.
I'm going to take let's have a look. Okay, so that one's still flanked. That one isn't. I'm going to take a hit of the flanked one. So the one to the north of me here. Okay, so I still get the +1, don't I, from the insight?
No, that's gone. That last once.
Okay, okie dokie. So it's +9 on this. I rolled an 18, so 18 plus 9 is 27.
Oh, so close. But yes, still a hit.
Yep, excellent. That's fine.
Oh, no, sorry, you're flanked. That's critical.
Nice.
Again.
That's brilliant. Nice.
Again.
First critical today, isn't it?
Second now.
It's bludgeoning. The target is fatigued.
Right, okay. Okay, I like
It impacts their AC, which is amazing for you guys.
Oh my god, okay, that's brilliant.
They have a -1 to AC and saving throws.
Brilliant. Okay, so 2d8 plus 6 then, I suppose. 5 and 3 again, so 8 plus 6 is 14 damage in total on that one.
And that's the one to the north. Yep, that one's beginning to look injured. After that is that one to the north, who is going to look at the 3 individuals around it and think, So obviously 1, 2 is Andrus, 3, 4 is Bruce, 5, 6 is Zonk. Andrus, you feel a bite, sweep down towards you, and miss.
Oh god.
Oh God!
You feel a claw, Zonk, come towards you, and miss.
Nice.
I literally rolled a 4 and a 2. Bruce, you feel another claw come towards you, and this one connects.
Ooh.
With a 21, I assume.
Yes, that just hits. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 23, but yeah.
Okay.
And that deals 10 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
After that is Zonk's turn.
Come on,
I'm
Zonk.
gonna try to finish it. 24 to hit
Yeah, it's
with my rapier. That's only 9 points of damage.
Yep, carry on.
Second attack is a 16.
Misses.
Okay.
Even
Flat-footed?
with the flat-footed, yeah.
Okay. And that's the one that's fatigued?
No, that hits it then. Sorry, yes.
Nice. Yeah, it was AC, right? That
Literally on the nose.
nice. So that's 10 points of damage.
Ooh. It is clinging to life.
Oh.
Literally. So close.
Oh my
But
yeah, so
by
I'm
which,
going
I mean,
to try. I'm going to try a
yeah.
third. No, I'm not going to try a third attack. I'm going
It
to
has
cast shield.
2
No,
hit points.
Can't risk it. Could be a critical fail. I don't want to risk that. So I'm going
It's
to
amazing
cast
what you can
shield.
goad people into. That's fine. I mean, it's the other one's turn next. So, so it's 1, 2, or 3. It's Andros. 4, 5, 6. It's Takeo. So Takeo, you feel a massive bite come down upon you. A 20 in total.
I'm not dead.
I mean, what's your AC?
I think it's higher than that. And I'll just get it up.
I don't think it
Oh,
is.
it's exactly 20.
None of your ACs are higher than 20.
Yeah.
That's right. It's only 3d6. Wow. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 1. So you took 8 points of damage.
That's pretty good.
Can you roll a fortitude save for me, though, please? D20 plus your fortitude.
It was 19 on the dice, so I'm going to assume that.
Yeah, no, you're
it's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
You have more than a +2 for fortitude, so you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Second attack is going to go at you again. And with a...
Oh my God.
22 is going to hit. This is a slashing claw. Fucking hell, damage is abysmal. 7 points of damage. Third attack against against Takeo again. With a
Channel your inner Jim. Channel it.
a 24 to hit is gonna hit. Come on, high numbers. That's better. 11 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Not dead.
He's not dead. That's good. How many hit points? What hit points is everyone on?
I'm on 10.
Full health.
31.
Andrus?
Oh, 16. I lost myself then.
Oh wow. Everyone's on pretty good comparative to what I thought they were. After that is Bruce.
Okay, so Bruce is going to attack the one in front of him, and he's going to do so with razor sharp claws.
Yep.
So if we go to razor sharp claws, they are agile. So where he gets to do multiple attacks with them, I think with his flurry. Yeah, I think he can do that with these.
So you have to make it a hunter's quarry first.
It was already, wasn't it?
You can, yes, as long as that's the same one. Yes,
that's the same one that I did it to start with. Yeah. So that is a total of what do I get for hunter's quarry? I think that's a total of 18 just there. Let me just triple check. Monster hunter.
Yeah, +1 off that.
Yeah, so that's 19 in total.
That matches just.
Nice. So that is offensive. That is a strength-based one, d6 +2. So that's 6 points of damage.
Nice.
And then flurry. So go again. Oh, natural 1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think that's for a total of 8.
Yeah, still a fail.
Yeah. Is it a critical fail, though?
Yeah. You are flat-footed until the end of your next turn.
Okay, could have been worse. All right.
You're really easy to hit, but yeah.
Yeah, last final attack then. Final attack. Oh, it's a natural 20 with whatever this would be, which is plus what goes down, doesn't it, from 10 to...
So it's -10, so whatever your starting point is.
So -8.
It's agile, so with hunt prey, it's not that bad. So I've got 2 on top of that from hunt prey, and I've got the flurry makes it
What's
not
your
so bad.
starting point?
Starting point is 10 +10.
So yeah, no, it's still critical success.
Critical success.
From a success to a success on a natural 20.
Yeah, fantastic.
I love that you've gone from a critical fail to a critical success.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so this is first one is 6 points of damage.
What? No. What kind of damage is it?
From the claws is slashing.
Okay, so they must repeat. Okay, it's irrelevant. You get double damage anyway.
Yeah, 6 for the first one, and another 6 for the second one.
Plus double your modifier.
Yeah, I'd already done that included.
So total of 12.
Total of 12. Yeah. So for this round, that's 18 points of damage against it.
Indeed.
Nice.
You're all slightly less screwed.
Thank God.
Andros. Okay. After that is then take you.
I'm gonna stab him again.
Go for it.
17 on the dice. So
Plus, when it's a hit, it's not a critical hit.
Okay. 3 on the second dice. So what do I plus by?
So on your character sheet, it will tell you what your offensive capabilities are. I just actually need to find your character sheet. What weapon are you using? The Gale Blade?
Yeah.
So it's just a D6.
Okay. So yeah, that was 3 on the dice.
Cool. Okay, that was your first attack.
And then the second one was a 3, so yeah.
You miss, not critically.
And a natural 20.
Yes, big.
That will succeed because of the creature's thing. So roll me 2d6.
A 5 and... Oh, hold on.
And a floor dice.
And a 3.
I just need to double check your weapon type. But I'm fairly certain it's slashing.
That would be cool.
Checking the damage dice. Because it's a blade, it's slashing. So, how much damage was it, sorry?
It was a 5 and a 3.
Cool. So 8 points of damage. Can you roll me a d4 as well, please?
Is that the triangle one?
That's the one that you never want to stand on, yeah.
Yeah. A 2.
Cool. So on their next turn, they'll start taking 2 persistent fucking crazy damage.
Yay.
After that, we're then back round to Andros, who somehow is still alive again.
Yeah, I am. So I'm going to step here, if that's possible.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Do we not have? We don't have 5 foot steps anymore, do we? It's just a case of using it to move or something.
There is still a 5 foot step. It's called. I can't remember what it's called, but
Step.
step.
It's
thank
called
you.
step,
It's just
yeah.
literally a step.
Okay.
But obviously, most things don't have attack opportunities.
Oh, right. Okay. So does that count as an action then, or does it mean I still get my full round? Or I mean,
It's
it doesn't
still
really
an
matter.
action.
Actually. Cool. Okay. That doesn't really matter anyway, because I imagine I won't be hitting them on my third swing. And I'm just going to be determined to destroy this thing in front of me now.
That seems fair.
So I'm just going to take 2 swings at it. So +9 on the attack for the first one. Offense. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So 16 this time. +9, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. Okie dokie. So 1d8 plus 3. I rolled a 6, so that's 9 in total.
Cool. Still standing.
Yep. Well, it won't be for long. And my second hit is going to be it's going to be a 14 plus 9, 23.
Yeah, still
this time. Oh, thank God. Okay. And 7 on the damage for this one, so that's 10 in total damage. Swung at it again. Ah! Be gone, evil demon!
Cool. It's still very much standing.
Shit.
It looks at you and just laughs.
Oh, I was flanking. Oh, yeah, you knew that. That's fine.
Doesn't affect the damage. Yeah. Okay, so after that, it is then the demon. It has 2 choices.
No, thank you.
How intelligent is it? No, it's not. So it's going to make... Oh, Andros. Ha! Fucking natural 2. It misses.
Ah!
It chooses Andros again. 20 won't hit you, will it? Oh, you didn't raise your
20.
shield.
Do you need to raise your shield each
Yes.
time? Okay, then 20 matches me.
So you take 8 points of damage. No, 9 points of damage, sorry.
Okay.
And then
Fucking
the final attack goes against Andros. And will miss.
Yeah. That's why I built this character, baby.
So after that is Zonk.
Move in, and I'm going to do a twin feint. First attack, rapier, 18 on the dice, so that's 27.
Yep, that hits.
It's not a critical,
It's
right?
not a critical, unfortunately.
That's 9 points of damage. And then the dagger, he's flat-footed against that one. But I rolled a 2, so that's going to be a critical miss, I think.
What's the total?
7.
Yeah, it is just.
Just, yeah.
Your weapon is lodged in a nearby surface, and you must make a 20 athletics check to remove it. So you've
Then
got to
I'm going
strike down
to...
at him, and you've literally caught into this bench that's next to you, and it's like, fuck.
and I'm going to move 5 foot to the back.
Fair. Okay. After that is then Bruce. Bruce.
All right, so Bruce is going to move to here and is going to attack with his razor sharp claws. So I think this is just flat. You can't declare prey more than once in a day.
You can, except not against a particular creature. So
Oh,
you can do it
okay.
against different creatures, just not the same creature type.
Oh, okay. So Monster Hunter has to be. I see. Yeah. So there's that. What else have I got? Okay. Fine. Plus 9 is 18 in total.
To hit will unfortunately miss.
Okay. Next one. So this is. It's 24.
How a hit?
Nice. So that is 6 points of damage. And do I get a bonus because it's flanked still?
It's not flanked by you.
It's the others that get it. Okay, no problem. And then last one. Oh, that is 19.
Will match.
Okay, and then the last one is 7 points of damage with his razor sharp claws.
It is very close to death.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. And that's him.
Takeo. Just after him.
Okay. 12 on the dice, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, plus your 8.
Is that
7, so yeah, that'll hit.
okay?
They're flat-footed, so yeah, it definitely hits.
That's a 3 on the damage dice.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yay!
He had 1 hit point left.
That is amazing. And like you said, that could have been really, really bad.
Well, as it started out, I thought I was going to kill fucking Luke's character straight away.
Yeah.
I did panic too.
Lucky.
What worries me is that you haven't learned in the fact that this game you cannot split the party in any way, like at all. This game is lethal. Like first edition, like from like 3rd level, you feel like almost gods. Right, in this game, like, anything can kill you.
Yeah.
If you are not ready for it, it will kill you.
I'll run in, I'll take a couple hits, it'll be fine. I've got relatively all right HP. I've got quite a high AC. I'll take a couple hits, let the party come in and join me. Wow, almost dead.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, that might work. Like the Mad Mug, when you faced those guys, yeah, that's the sort of thing that Andrus could be like, I'll walk in and I'll be like, yeah, fuck you all. But this sort of thing, those guys are creature level 4. They are designed to be a challenge when there's one of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's something that as a party that obviously you need to learn, is that it's a very different. I mean, because obviously Luke and John, you're coming from a very different game structure of first edition. Pathfinder is pretty much. I mean, same thing for me. I run a first edition witch. Like literally, my character can take on an entire fucking army without even trying.
Yeah.
And has done. And I think it's one of those. It's very, very different playstyle.
Yeah, it is. I think that's something to get used to as well. It's very, very, like you say, for the most part, you feel like your characters are totally invincible in first edition.
Yeah.
They just feel invincible. You know, you've got some hero
after
points.
level 1,
Yeah, after that.
Level 1, they feel like they could die at a fucking breeze. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
I like it though. It does make you think a bit more.
Yeah.
A bit more careful.
So obviously this room that you are in, I'll read a description of that you are currently inhabiting. Once I find obviously the right.
Well, that was actually rather grueling. Please allow me to just heal myself and bandage myself up whilst the rest of you regain your senses. I'll just do a heal check on myself, a medicine check to heal myself.
I'm just going to read, obviously, what this room is about. So this
library, you do that. Sorry.
This library must have once been quite magnificent. Tall wooden bookcases still line the room's walls, but many have been pulled over, several spilling books across the floor of all types. Who knows what they contain. Statuary busts decorate a few cases that remain standing, but others have toppled over and are completely shattered. Shredded paper and torn parchment covered the ground. Tables where hermits probably studied ancient lore are flopped and flipped to other sides. Archways to the north and south leading to the reading rooms have so far been spared.
Cool. So I'm just going to quickly heal myself before checking out some of these books, because books are my thing. This is my thing. This is my thing. Okie dokie.
And I'll do a...
Yeah, I rolled 18. My medicine is +5. So... Let me math. 23.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. It's 2d8, isn't it?
2d8. As long as you're trained in medicine. Are you trained in medicine?
I am. Yeah, I am trained in medicine. Yes, I'm trained in medicine.
Cool. Because we made several massive errors where you could not have taken the DC 20 because you were not expert.
Oh, right.
That was my fault. I was just like, yeah, go for it. It's extra challenging. I'd love you to kill everyone.
I got 5, so 10.
I've only got a +1 medicines. Can someone help me, please?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand there. Right. So how badly wounded does he look? Do you look?
I'm at 10 HP.
10 HP. Right then. Well, this calls for some of my best work. So I'm going to do risky surgery. So
amazing.
4 points of damage, and then.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then medicine. Check about. Oh, here we are. Bill. And well, I'm still trying to find it in these menus. My medicine. Okay. 23.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Okay, so
It makes it critically succeed. So you do 4d8 of healing.
4d8 of healing. So we've got 6, 7, 12, and 16 points of healing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Oh, that worked out this time. And then I'll do a medicine check on myself. Or do I have to wait? Or do I have to wait?
It's only on individuals. You can do it on yourself.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Okay.
each time you do this takes 10 minutes.
Takes 10 minutes. Okay. That was only a 7, so I don't think I succeeded
you
on that
failed.
medicine check. No.
Unfortunately, you fail.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So yeah, those were the demons, guys. I'm actually glad that we found some, because I was afraid that all the demons would have been gone and that you thought that I was a killer.
All right. Well,
now these
those sure showed us. Wow.
these worms you're talking about, are they edible?
I wouldn't eat them. I think maybe in a stew, but
Oh, worm stew sounds good.
yeah, I don't know. Demon worm stew. You might wake up not being yourself.
Well, I'm still not 100%, but we must press on. Let me just scour this library. It's rather great, and see if I can find anything interesting that may aid us. Can I check some of the books around, and also just do a detect magic as well while I'm doing so? Is that okay?
Of course, yeah.
Cool. I do have Law Academia as well, which I think may help discovering books.
Yeah, you can use that as a score.
Okay, so I got 18 in total for that, with a +5 bonus.
So what is it you're trying to infer before I give you the information?
I would like to see if there are any tomes that I might deem valuable, or also useful for the current peril that we're in, so demon hunting, and also that describes what this church was about, so any holy texts of the church.
So you find many references to the goddess/god of Gosra. It was two entwined beings, as far as you can infer, and obviously the raging indifference between them of wind, air, fire, water. Like, it's a bit complicated. There's nothing that you can find that would infer any descent into evil from this place.
Right.
There's no, like, you know, the first book of cults.
How to cult for dummies.
Yeah.
Okay. How about any magical texts?
No, there's nothing in here that is magical.
Okay. I don't think anything in here will be useful to us, and I can't see anything that particularly stands out to me as interesting or even valuable. Clearly, these are just the humble collection of the monks and clerics that live here.
As you say that, your eyes dart across a single book, thinking you haven't found anything. You discover a book that contains formulas. They look weird to you, but you think that they're formulas for the lesser elixir of life. Maybe one that is a moderate cheese's elixir and a moderate eagle eye elixir, you would think.
However, and then I walk over to the tome, pick it up, and I scan through. This could be interesting to you, and I will hand it over to Takeo. It appears to be an alchemist's book of formula. This may prove you.
You would notice the book that it probably contained more, but based on the demonic wreckage, it's lucky it survived.
Cool. That's very cool. Very, very cool. That means you can have those in your repertoire at some point. when it comes to formula, do you have to spend time to learn them, or can you just follow the formula and prepare it every day?
No,
I think you can do that,
fine.
can't you? Yeah.
Possibly. I'll have to look at second edition.
2E.
Alchemists. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not here myself. Cool. Okay, that's cool though. That's really handy to have.
Yeah, thanks.
Ooh.
You're most welcome. Good one.
So next steps.
So there was no book on demons or demon summoning?
No.
There
I guess-
were spattering, nothing that would aid us specifically in this predicament.
Maybe somebody landed out.
Quite possibly. You're very funny, Zonk. Very funny.
I know how to make a good hellfire.
Can I do another medicine check if 10 minutes have passed? Does it work like that?
On what you're making a medicine check on.
I'm trying to heal myself,
An
but I
hour.
failed it last time. An hour. Okay, it hasn't been that long.
It
looking at
takes
books.
10 minutes to do it. An hour.
Yeah.
Before you.
Yeah, you have to have the feat continuous healing.
Okay. All right. Don't have that, but that's good to know. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty dangerous in here.
What time are people happy to run to? Because currently I couldn't give a crap because the world's gone to hell.
I think soon for me actually.
That's fine.
It would be great. So probably sort ourselves out and then decide what we're going to do next, and then I'll probably have to
That's fine.
shimmy.
That
Yeah,
sounds
maybe
about right.
for the best for me as well. So yeah.
That's cool.
Mm.
So yeah, what do you want to do next? And then we'll call it quits on this session. Because it's been just utter chaos.
Yeah, mad. I would like to take because we only sort of skimmed past this main colourful room. Having sorted out what we think is the demon threat, I probably would say, do you mind if we take a look at the big doors in the room? Because obviously this is just a curiosity to me at the moment, to Andres at the moment, and he hasn't had time to really explore and check them out. So I think that's the plan that he wants to do on the next. Yeah. So I think examining these doors will probably be the next step, if that's what the group agree with.
Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So should we call it there, and then we'll examine these doors?
Perhaps we should heal up to full first, though.
We'll
Yeah.
Okay.
prepare us and check these doors out. Yeah.
That's fine.
Did we get enough XP to level?
Potentially. But one thing happens before that. You have leveled up, but before you do, you all travel around to visit these doors, and the doors awaken once again, and all the eyes pivot as though you feel as though they're looking directly at you, not as a group but individually. We are ready for you now.
Okay.
It's not good at all.
Play the music.
So,
Is my doctor ready?
officially, you are all level 4.
Yeah.
However,
Awesome.
you don't get any new spells or anything like that. The only things that will increase are your attack bonuses and things like that.
Cool.
You'll obviously get your HP bonus, but whatever your hit points were at the current point in this session is what they will stay at. So I'm going to write that down, just to be accurate. So Zonk, what are your current hit points?
I'm full health, so
Oh, you're going in first then, mate.
What is
I'm
that?
just going
So
to tank.
if I'm level 4, I have 42 hit points.
What are your current hit points? You don't get the new hit points from leveling up because you have to rest
Oh yeah,
first.
33.
33. And from John?
Mine are 31.
31. Bruce. And Andros, Luke.
Mine are 17 out of 35.
And for Zeke, for his
22.
Cool.
So I definitely need to sort myself out in the next game.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what is waiting on the other side of the doors that want you to open them. But yeah, no, it's been a really awesome session.
Oh, yes.
That was brilliant. I think we've got to wait lightly.
Yeah, I
those
enjoy.
I
Yeah,
felt
I've
so
enjoyed
bad
this.
that everyone died. I was like, I really want to find out a way to sort that, and it was just so unachievable.
Yeah, I was hoping that Zonk could do something, but maybe I should have done something more subtly. But
I don't like. If I'm honest, I don't think you could have, on the basis that you were.
Yeah.
I mean, you were facing against demonic leopards that were hungry, and I mean, literally, you were making noise, and the difference between you and food was like, food. And like that's why I rolled a d6, because on the basis of it's a hungry creature, as related to the AP, like they're literally there for food, like they want food, and unfortunately Reynard and Jim were much more convenient. But yeah, no,
That was crazy. It's
Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
great. Those two demons, I did not expect them to crit us.
No, those two demons could have quite happily killed you.
Nasty.
Like-
I expected. I expected a 1E encounter, not a 2E encounter. I think.
I mean, in fairness, like La has seen those. La nearly died to one of those before.
Yeah.
So in theory, the next game is the 4th of January.
Okay.
yes,
Everyone happy for that?
Yeah.
Sounds well.
Sweet.
Yep.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
I'll see you all
Yeah,
very
thank you.
soon.
Go have
I
some
hope you all
drinks.
have
Yeah,
a
see you later.
amazing
With your
Christmas.
missus and
Yeah,
have
happy
fun.
Christmas, everyone.
Have
Yeah,
a great Christmas. See you all soon.
have a great
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas all.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.